What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today I'm going to talk about the big news that took place yesterday. You have former Alabama quarterback Jalen Hurts announced that he will be transferring to the Oklahoma Sooners for next football season. And to all you Alabama fans, as far as when it comes to your football team, I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. I hate the fact that y'all played in another national championship game. But I do like the fact that y'all didn't win this game. But with that being said, yo, there's some big news, man. It's a big deal, yo, because shout out to Lincoln Riley over there at Oklahoma, man. Shout out to him. You know, he had Baker Mayfield a couple of years ago and made it to the playoffs, and Baker won himself a Heisman Trophy. Then he had Kyler Murray last year, you know, who was a Texas A&M transfer, and he won himself a Heisman Trophy winner, and he's going into the playoff. And now, ironically, the team that he lost to, Alabama, in the playoff game, he gets they prize backup quarterback in Jalen Hurts, yo. And that's a big get for Lincoln Riley, yo. I'm very curious to see how Jalen Hurts do over there. When he got in the SEC championship game, when Tua got hurt and they was trailing, he looked pretty doggone good out there. He looked like he really improved as a passer. It looked like all season, instead of sitting there griping and complaining and being a poor sport, basically he just focused on getting his degree, because I seen he got him a bachelor's degree in public relations in December. You know, shout out to him. Like, he's a very bright, smart young man. For, you know, the guy was the starting quarterback on a national championship runner-up team. Following year, he was the quarterback on a team playing in the national championship. And for a guy basically to come in one half and win the game, and then you get sent to the bench, and you handle it. Like, you deal with it, you focus on your degree, you don't get mad, you don't complain. And then whenever your number called, you come through for your team. It shows that this young man is extremely smart, has great character, and I feel like his choice of a school is smart as well, because as you can see, Lincoln Riley has a track record of producing pretty good quarterbacks. When you look at the Baker Mayfields and the Kyler Murrays, Lincoln Riley will test him and will develop him as a throwing quarterback. We know he has the mobility. We know he has the strength and the size. With him, it's just becoming a more consistent, accurate passer. And the fact that he graduated already, unless, you know, he's trying to get another degree, I don't really know or not, over there at Oklahoma, he could strictly focus on being a better quarterback while he's over there. So I feel like, you know, he did a smart job by riding it out at Alabama and just being a good teammate and being ready when his number was called. I feel like he was smart by sticking it out, waiting, getting his degree. And I feel like he was smart by deciding to go to a school, by knowing his weaknesses, knowing that he struggles throwing the football, and by going to a school and to a coaching staff that is going to get the most out of him as far as throwing the football. So I feel like Jalen Hurts is an extremely, extremely smart young man, and I think he's going to be perfectly okay. And I think he made a great decision. Now, it's very interesting because the Big 12 is going to be very interesting next year. You know, with that Texas-Oklahoma game is going to be big time next season. You know, Texas coming back with Sam Ehlinger, and now Oklahoma's going to have Jalen Hurts out there. That's a huge game, yo. And what's very interesting is that Alabama is obviously, they lost the championship game, but they're going to be extremely loaded next year. You know, they made the right decision. Tua is the more talented quarterback of the two, but he's coming back with all of his receivers. He's coming back with, you know, running backs like Najee Harris and the #1 running back prospect they got in from IMG Academy. I can't remember his name. With the defensive backs getting another year of experience. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's a good chance that Alabama will be back in the playoff next year. It's a good chance of that. If Oklahoma could get past Texas, it's a good chance Oklahoma is going to be in the playoff next season also, which they just met in the playoff. Wouldn't that be something, a Alabama versus Oklahoma matchup in either in the semifinal or in the national championship game, where you have Jalen Hurts going up against Tua? Man, that's something, yo. It's very possible to happen. That is very possible, yo. And that would be absolute must-see TV, yo. And I know Alabama fans, and granted to them, I seen a lot of them actually being very supportive of Jalen. You know, it wasn't all this, oh, he ain't good anyway, oh, he sucked. You know, shout out to Alabama fans for being supportive of him because, you know, the young man did a good job over there. He didn't get in no off the field trouble. He focused, he got a degree. And when he lost, he got you in position to win twice. And whenever he lost his job, he was humble. And more importantly, like, when y'all needed him in the SEC championship game, he came through. So granted, shout out to Alabama fans for understanding the value of this young man and supporting him in his decision. You know, I did see a lot of support from Alabama fans going his way yesterday. But yeah, man, that's gonna be extremely interesting to see. But shout out to Jalen Hurts, you know, shout out to Lincoln Riley. I think it's a great marriage. I think Lincoln will get the most out of him as a passer. And I'm interested to see how Jalen do over there. I'm very interested to see how he do, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have NCAA content throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.